The yearly LEGO Star Wars 3-in-1 pack is back, and in this video I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it and how you just might be able to get this set with $85 worth of LEGO Star Wars sets for the price of a battle pack, thanks to today's sponsor, Rakuten. More on them later, but let's talk about this 3-in-1 pack. This is actually the 4th year in a row that we've gotten a LEGO Star Wars multi-pack exclusive from Walmart, and I thought it's worth seeing how this newest one stacks up to the 3 older ones. In terms of price, the 2021 Skywalker Adventures pack would have retailed for $80, but they sold it for just $50. That's $30 off, or a 37.5% discount. The 2022's Galactic Adventures pack would have been the most expensive of all of these at $90, but they sold it for just $50. That's $40 off, or a 44.4% discount. 2023 saw the Hoth Combo Pack, a $70 retail value, being sold for $45. That's a $25 discount, but only a 35.7% discount from the original price. And finally, we have our newest 2024 Jedi Masters gift set, a retail value of $85, being sold for just $50. It's $35 off, or a 41.2% discount. So it's actually the second best value if you're just comparing the money off that you're getting of all of the combo packs so far. For that $50, you're getting 654 pieces, and that'll definitely make your mind feel good because it's less than 10 cents per piece. It also advertises that you're getting 3 sets in total with the Yodas and Obi-Wan's Starfighters and the 501st Specialist Troopers Battle Pack. We'll touch on the box art on this in a second because it also says you get 7 minifigs and 2 droids for a total of 9 characters in one $50 set. You do not see that from LEGO Star Wars these days. I want to say the last time I remember a $50 set coming with this many minifigs was the Imperial Inspection in 2005. Now, that's not an apples to apples comparison for quite a few reasons, but the point of me saying that is getting all of those characters in one set is crazy good. When it comes to the box art on this set, there's really nothing extraordinary about it. If you want to see extraordinary, you got to go back to the Golden Age, but it really just combines the 3 original sets box arts together here, and over a year and a half after the acknowledgement, the error of the rangefinder on the 501st officer still remains so that the character looks slightly better than it actually will when you take it out of the box. The back says you can defend the galaxy with Yoda and Obi-Wan, and this set low-key gives off Order 66 vibes. Obviously, it's an Episode 2 set and a couple of Clone Wars sets, and it's not really Revenge of the Sith Order 66 for sure, but 501st Troopers and a couple of Jedi, plus saying defend the galaxy with Yoda and Obi-Wan, definitely make me feel a certain way about how this might present to some kids who want to use a set like this for creative play and not just throw them on the shelf like I will. Although, to be honest, I highly doubt any kids would pick up on it and they'll just see it as a really big good guy pack, which is what it really is. I think a time or two I found an exclusive piece of cardboard inside of one of these multi-packs, but generally inside you're just going to find the exact set boxes as you would on the store shelf otherwise. So first up, we get the Yoda Starfighter. That's exactly what you would see in the store there. Here we've got the Obi-Wan's Starfighter on the beautiful planet of Kamino there with Talan We and everything. Again, exactly as you would get it on the store shelf. And then finally, the 501st Specialist Battle Pack. You know what would be interesting is the actual prices of these with the percentage discount applied. So considering the 41.2% discount that this set has as a 3-in-1 pack, the pricing of this set inside is $20.58, a $35 set for $20.58. That's pretty good. This set comes out to the equivalent of $17.64, and of course, compared to its original $30 resale price, that's an absurdly good deal. You'd pick that up if you just saw it randomly sitting on the store shelf. And finally, the battle pack comes out to about $11.76. That's a fantastic price for a battle pack. But what if I told you there might be a way for you to get this set, or all 3 sets for the 3-in-1 pack, even cheaper thanks to today's sponsor, Rakuten. I've been using Rakuten for years now, and it's gotten me hundreds of dollars of extra cash back on my purchases. Rakuten is the largest cashback site, partnering with over 3,500 of the biggest name brands, including Target, Nike, who recently partnered with LEGO, and, you guessed it, Walmart, the exclusive retailer of the LEGO Star Wars 3-in-1 Jedi Masters gift set. To get cash back when you want to buy something, you just go on Rakuten's website, find the item you want to buy or the website you want to shop on, and click through. It'll activate cash back, and you're set. or my preferred way is to download the browser extension. This way, when you go to a new website, it'll pop up at the top, tell you that you can earn cash back on there, and you just click activate and you're good to go. If you sign up for Rakuten today using my link in the description below, you'll get $30 bonus cash back when you spend $30. So let's say, for example, you wanted to buy the $50 LEGO Star Wars 3-in-1 pack today, you would already earned that $30 bonus cash back. I'll let you do the math on that one and it should speak for itself. You can get that big fat check mailed directly to your house, or you can have that money deposited into your PayPal account. Again, guys, download Rakuten, link in the description below. Now that you know exactly how to get a silly good deal on this 3-in-1 set, I want to show you each of the individual sets included and some of their highlights, and well, there's a couple lowlights in here, but generally highlights. I think you could argue Yoda Starfighter benefits the most from being in this 3-in-1 pack, given that you're effectively paying just over $20 for it instead of the overpriced $35 price tag that everyone disliked. One of the main criticisms of this set for its price wasn't necessarily that Yoda Starfighter was poorly built or inaccurate in any particular way. The actual build is pretty fantastic and a decent upgrade from the previous version in 2017, but it felt like this set was lacking a minifigure. I just feel like that type of complaint goes out the window when this set is $15 cheaper. Now, as to the features of the Starfighter, the wings still open, you can place Yoda inside of the cockpit. That beautifully printed cockpit windshield piece is still just as beautiful as it was when I saw it for the first time last summer. You can also place R2-D2 at the back, store Yoda's lightsaber behind him, and there's a pair of spring-loaded shooters underneath the Starfighter. So all in all, a really solid set, especially when it's not $35. The Obi-Wan Starfighter I don't think benefits as much as Yoda's Starfighter because I already thought Obi-Wan's was pretty worth it at $30. Now, given that you're paying about $17.50 for it within the 3-in-1 pack, it makes it even better, but it doesn't necessarily fix any particular problem that I had with this set originally, unlike it does with Yoda Starfighter. It just makes it an even better deal. And really the only problem with this Obi-Wan Starfighter from 2022 was that it has some pretty large gaps on the side of the model, and it just doesn't look ideal. It is something that they were able to make look much better on the 2024 Jedi Bob Starfighter. The rest of the build, though, is really cool looking. It's a super fast looking ship. You've got the ability to place Obi-Wan inside, of course. You've got a printed control panel. It does make use of quite a few stickers on the exterior, but it's not too distracting, and I actually think they add quite a bit to this particular model. You can also take R4's head and plop it on, and they actually leave you space inside to place the entirety of R4's body, which is really cool. And you can also swap that out and put the radar dish on the side of Obi-Wan Starfighter. So I absolutely love that they give you a couple of different options for how to display and play with this Obi-Wan Starfighter. Lastly, while we're on Obi-Wan Starfighter, I feel like I glossed over it, but getting Tan Wee within this 3-in-1 pack is fantastic. If you haven't gotten her yet, like if you were already planning on getting Obi-Wan's and maybe a battle pack or a Yoda Starfighter, just makes it make so much sense to me. I feel like she's the only minifig in any of the 4 recent multi-packs that we are highly unlikely to see over the course of the next decade or two. Finally, with the Final First Battle Pack, it definitely feels good to get a set like this for $12 compared to the normal $20 retail for battle packs. I mean, that's just insane to begin with, but at $12, it definitely feels like a good value. It doesn't necessarily fix some of the quality issues like what we see on the just horrendous 501st Officer, although the Clone Specialist and the Heavy Troopers are still pretty nice. And of course, the cannon where you can put a minifig on and move it up and down and have it fire off a spring-loaded shooter is also very nice, and honestly, probably one of my favorite LEGO Star Wars Battle Pack builds ever. It's just really solid. Having seen everything you can get in this set for just $50, or hopefully less when you use Rakuten, I feel like there's a couple more things I have to address. Now, this is North American exclusive, meaning if you're in Europe, you're not really going to be able to take advantage of this deal. And I've seen people be upset about it, and very understandably, I would be upset too if I was missing out on such a great deal. And unfortunately, on the flip side of that, there's not much we as a community can probably do about that. I'm pretty sure Walmart pays for this in some way or another, or maybe because Walmart just sells so much Lego, they are given the ability to do this. One of two things is probably true there, and because there's no Walmarts in Europe or Asia or wherever you are, you know, you're just not going to be able to take advantage of that deal. And so, yeah, I feel bad about that, but that's just something I figured I needed to slightly address because I know we would get comments about it. But, you know, I do wish everyone was able to take advantage of this deal, but unfortunately, I think it's, at least on the US website, it's probably on the Canadian website too. The other very important thing to talk about is how long will this set be available? It started showing up on Walmart.com, I believe, on August 1st, and it's now the middle of September. It's made to be kind of a holiday gift set for the holiday season, which runs through December, but there are times where it just sells out. And I think we had a case a couple of years ago when I made my video about this, and I just went back and read through the comments, and all of the comments were saying it's $150 now, it's $150. And I think it wasn't long after my video came out that it became $150, which means it's just like resellers on Walmart reselling it for $150, not Walmart upping the price. Like, the price of this is going to be $50 until it sells out, I think. So I think it's very important to know that this could sell out pretty fast, and that if you plan on taking advantage of it as a collector and wanted to pick up some sets for your collection, that you should do it sooner rather than later, or even some early Christmas shopping. If you wanted to get gifts for some kids that you know, or some friends that you know, of course, because not always just kids that want to collect and buy Lego Star Wars sets, like, pick this up. You can open it up and take the individual sets out and gift them out without having to gift out the whole thing to someone. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like a 3-in-1 gift pack. In that case, you can give 3 gifts to 3 different kids instead of just the whole thing to one if you really wanted to divvy it up that way. So this set is great for so many reasons. Anyway, if you plan on picking this up, make sure you guys download Rakuten with my link in the description below so you can get that $30 bonus cash back on your first purchase of $30 or more, which this at $50 will certainly apply to. And let me know in the comments section below what your predictions are for next year's Lego Star Wars multi-pack from Walmart. I'm guessing that it would be the Mandalorian Battle Pack with the Paz Vizsla versus Moff Gideon set. I think that is kind of a 2-in-1, maybe costing $40 instead of $60 would make a lot of sense. But I'm curious what you guys think, so leave your predictions in the comments section below, and you can check out more Lego Star Wars content on the end screen now.